Good morning, and welcome to your AIDailyPress morning podcast for August 16th, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, tensions in the Middle East continue to escalate following a series of tanker attacks, which have resulted in a surge in oil prices. The situation remains volatile, with the US and Iran engaging in a war of words over control of the critical Strait of Hormuz. The international community is urging restraint and calling for a peaceful resolution to the crisis. In other news, gold prices have managed to hold on to their recent gains, trading within a relatively stable band between $1,700 and $1,750 per ounce. This stability can be attributed to easing concerns about another Federal Reserve rate hike, as well as lingering geopolitical risks. While market volatility can return swiftly, gold's ability to maintain its recent gains underscores its enduring appeal as a safe haven asset in times of uncertainty. Lastly, SpaceX has shown promising signs of growth, with its stock potentially reaching $1,200 by June 2025. The company's improving financial performance, including a surge in revenue and adjusted earnings, has been driven by its connectivity segment, which includes the Starlink satellite internet business. Additionally, SpaceX's artificial intelligence business is growing rapidly, although it reported an operating loss in the second quarter. The company's massive investments in infrastructure could pay off if analyst forecasts prove accurate, but enormous capital spending remains a significant risk. We will continue to monitor these stories and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, Colombia is reeling from a devastating earthquake that struck earlier this week, leaving nearly 1,000 people dead and thousands of homes destroyed, primarily in the western cities of Cali and Pereira. The country's new president, Abelardo de la Espriella, has reached out to President Trump with a request to suspend tariffs on Colombian products to aid in the recovery efforts. In another developing story, Qatar has denied holding Iranian pilots, contradicting claims made by Iranian authorities that 3 pilots were captured during a combat mission in March. This incident has contributed to escalating regional tensions involving Gulf states, following U.S.-Israeli attacks on Iran in February. Lastly, Iranian officials have dismissed President Donald Trump's recent statement about declaring the Strait of Hormuz as a U.S. territory, calling it fanciful delusions. The Strait of Hormuz is a critical waterway for global oil trade and has been a point of contention between the U.S. and Iran. We will continue to provide updates and analysis on these stories as they unfold. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. First, SanDisk's Investor Day presentation has sparked interest among investors, with the company outlining its long-term financial model, which includes revenue growth in the mid to high teens annually and adjusted gross margins of approximately 40%. This disciplined execution of its strategy, combined with new business model agreements, provides a stable source of revenue and positions the company for future growth. In other news, the Bank of Montreal has disclosed its holdings in XRP, a significant move that indicates growing interest among traditional financial institutions in digital assets. This development is seen as a positive sign for the crypto market, which has been experiencing volatility, but experts warn investors to exercise caution when dealing with cryptocurrencies due to their mercurial nature. Lastly, billionaire investors Warren Buffett and Stanley Druckenmiller have both placed significant bets on Alphabet, the parent company of Google. This convergence of investment strategies between two legends with distinct philosophies is noteworthy and suggests that Alphabet's fundamentals and growth prospects may be attractive to a wide range of investors. As we navigate these market developments, remember, don't panic, and always consider your own financial goals and risk tolerance before making any decisions. The more things change, the more they stay the same, and it's essential to maintain a long-term perspective during market volatility. Where do you stay your money on Monday? We'll be keeping a close eye on these developments and providing updates as the market continues to evolve. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Lewis. Firstly, a recent event at the intersection of geopolitics and space exploration has highlighted the challenges of balancing progress with peace. The demand for Soyuz rockets exceeds production capacity, pointing to a broader issue of resource allocation within space agencies. Secondly, a deep partial lunar eclipse is set to dazzle skies on August 28, visible from various parts of the globe. This celestial event promises to be a treat for astronomy enthusiasts and casual stargazers alike. Lastly, Tiger Global Management, a prominent hedge fund, has trimmed its stakes in several big tech companies while making strategic investments in emerging players like SpaceX and advanced micro devices. This move reflects a broader trend of investment firms reevaluating their portfolios in response to market volatility and shifting technological landscapes. As we move forward, it's crucial to advocate for scientific literacy and international cooperation, recognizing that the advancement of space exploration is not only a testament to human ingenuity but also a potential catalyst for global unity. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Speaking directly to our audience, I would like to highlight the key points from our recent articles. We've seen some thrilling moments in baseball, with the Houston Astros securing a walk-off victory against the Seattle Mariners, and the Chicago Cubs and Boston Red Sox keeping their postseason hopes alive. Notably, St. Louis Cardinals left fielder Joshua Bez made history by hitting 3 home runs in his debut, showcasing his impressive power and ability to hit the ball out of the park to all fields. In other news, the sports world is gearing up for an exciting weekend of UFC and NFL preseason action, with DraftKings and BetMGM offering enticing promotions for new users. Experts from Sportsline have locked in their Saturday best bets, including predictions for the Eagles versus Ravens game and the Dodgers matchup against the Brewers. As we move forward in the season, fans can expect more exciting matchups and surprises. It's essential to remember to bet responsibly and within your means. We will continue to provide updates and insights on these developing stories. So, now, for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curral.
Thank you, Howard. First, we take you to the small village of Manzanedo de Valdueza in Spain, where a devastating flood has left a trail of destruction and loss. The village, nestled in the heart of the Castile and Leon region, is no stranger to the fury of nature, having suffered some of Spain's worst wildfires just last year. As the community comes together to mourn their losses and rebuild their lives, we're reminded of the importance of preserving local customs and traditions, and the dignity of ordinary work that defines these close-knit communities. Next, we shine a light on Maria Alyochina, a founding member of the punk rock group Pussy Riot, who has been at the forefront of Russia's feminist and anti-authoritarian movement for over a decade. Through her music, activism, and unwavering commitment to her principles, Alyochina has become a beacon of hope for those fighting against oppression and inequality. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that even in the face of adversity, one person can make a difference and inspire others to stand up for what they believe in. Lastly, we delve into the world of science, where a recent study published in Nature News has shed new light on the mechanical controls that govern segmentation at oceanic transform faults. The research, conducted by a team of scientists from the Scripps Institution of Oceanography, has significant implications for our understanding of the seismic cycle and the mechanisms that control earthquake behavior at oceanic transform faults. This groundbreaking study could help us better understand and predict earthquake behavior in these regions, ultimately saving lives and reducing the impact of natural disasters. These stories, though diverse in their subject matter, are united by a common thread: the human spirit's capacity to persevere, adapt, and inspire in the face of adversity. As we navigate the complexities of our global community, we're reminded that it's the resilience and strength of individuals and communities that will ultimately define our response to challenges and shape our collective future. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. Can we talk about the latest news and entertainment? The Duke and Duchess of Sussex's documentary Cookie Queens has tanked at the box office, leaving many wondering if they've finally bitten off more than they can chew. I mean, how many times can you tell audiences why you left the royal family before it gets old? Perhaps it's time for them to take a step back, regroup, and focus on creating something truly undeniable. On a more emotional note, legendary musician Courtney Love has opened up about her life-threatening health crisis after moving to England in 2016. Her courageous admission has sparked an outpouring of support from fans and fellow celebrities alike, praising her resilience and strength in the face of adversity. With her health now on the mend, Love is poised to make a triumphant return to the music scene. And finally, it's hard to believe it's been years since we lost the talented Luke Perry. His co-star Jason Priestley recently got emotional talking about his late friend, remembering the good times they shared on set and the impact Luke had on his life. It's a reminder that the candle that burns twice as bright only burns for half as long, and Luke certainly burned brightly. Good night, sweet prince. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan. First, we'll be exploring the remarkable success of the Prairie Creek Restoration Project in California, where juvenile coho salmon are growing at an astonishing rate, up to twice as fast as those in the main creek channel. This is a testament to the power of conservation efforts and the potential for positive change when we work together to restore damaged ecosystems. Next, we'll be traveling to Bali, Indonesia, to visit Begawan Biji, a farm-to-table restaurant that's making waves by combining exquisite dining experiences with crucial efforts to protect the island's fragile ecosystem. This innovative establishment is not only a model for environmentally conscious farming practices, but also plays a pivotal role in the conservation of the endangered Bali starling. Finally, we'll be paying tribute to the tireless efforts of Steve Smith, affectionately known as the Monkey Man of South Africa, who dedicated his life to protecting animals and challenging policies that exploit them. Through his work with organizations such as FALCON and Justice for Animals, Smith left an indelible mark on the world of conservation, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, compassion and determination can lead to meaningful change. These stories serve as a poignant reminder of the importance of working together to protect our planet's precious resources and promote harmony between humans and wildlife. Join me as we delve into these inspiring tales and explore the ways in which we can make a positive impact on our world. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.